Hi, good morning. My name is Arlette and this is my oral exam. Well, I'm going to tell you about how it was my experience during this English class year and how it was my experience during the TOEFL exam. Well, at first I want to say that my experience during this year in the English class, it was awesome. I passed a really good time. I learned a lot of new things. The class was really dynamic, so I always was really focused and having fun. I learned tips like how to do the TOEFL exam fastly. I learned a lot of new vocabulary, more sophisticated or more polite, etc. I learned how to notice which word goes with which word. For example, also goes with and those things I didn't knew before. And it was really cool, and I will actually miss that a lot. And at the same time, I want to thank my teacher because he was really patient with me, because sometimes I didn't understand something and he took the time to explain it again to me, so I'm really grateful at that. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how it was my experience during the TOEFL exam. Well, at first, when I arrived, I started with the listening. That it was the first part. At first, it was really easy, but while the things were getting on, the questions and the answers were getting more difficult. They were trying to trick with my mind, because they asked me really similar things that it was hard to know which one it was the correct one. But I think that I did it really well in that part, because I trust in my knowledge and in the things that I have learned and the things that I was listening during the audio. Well, next I continue with the grammar. This part, it was really hard because I had a really short time to do it, and they were really too much questions, and it was sentences really long. So that part were actually difficult. I try to answer the best possible I can, but I couldn't finish, so some answers I answered it randomly, but the other ones I answered correct one. So yeah. Next I continue with the reading. This part, it was a little bit hard and a little bit easy, because I already had the answers in the reading, just that were readings really long, so I couldn't have time to read it all. So I start answering the questions that didn't ask me to read the reading. For example, like which word means that, and which word means that, etc. So in that part, I answered all that questions, but when they asked me about the reading, I had to came back and read all the reading and try to answer correctly. So in that part, I took too much time, so I couldn't finish the last reading. And well, I could finish reading it, but I couldn't finish answer it, so that was really difficult because I had to answer randomly. So yeah, it was my experience during the TOEFL test. At the end, as everything was okay, and I passed a really good time. I had a new experience, and now I know more things, so I will take the same way if they ask me to. And I hope you like it, and thank you. Bye.